So hey, it's great to be here. I'm Barry Burgundy. Welcome to Albion Village, where home is here. People cook for you, clean for you, and once a week we even make your beds. I don't know about you guys, but home was never like that. There's activities. It was nice to watch the Stanley Cup playoffs on the big screen. And shame about those Winnipeg Jets, though. Canada was so close, but you know, there are more Canadians on the Capitals roster than any other nationality, so the Cup will be visiting Canada. Now, don't get me wrong, camp life is not for everyone, but if you plan it, every time out can be a vacation. For some of us, it is also a relationship saver. Who knows if our families could put up with us full time. All right, folks, we have a great lineup for you this evening, and we'll be right back. Well, for our next guest, we have Io and Linda from our ESS Safety Department, and we're going to talk a little bit about people development support. Welcome to the show tonight, Io.
Thanks, Barry.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here. So what can you tell me about compliance and that sort of thing as far as training and safety training here within ESS Albion Village?
Yeah, as far as we are concerned, right? We have 3,746 modules assigned to our associates, and right now we are sitting at 99.44. So we have just 5 modules left for them to complete.
Wow. So with the ESS and our Home is Here program, what does that mean to you, Linda? Home is Here, and as far as your department and your role here within the village?
So what we try to do is we try to onboard all of our associates so that they can be productive and work safely. And then take the information that we give them and take it home. So we start off with a full day of orientation. We add to that their own department will then mentor them. And then once they're all signed off on that, then they're going to get some job shadowing as well.
Well, I'd like to thank you for coming in tonight. My next guest is Val, and she's with ESS, and she works in retail.
Hi, Barry.
And you do almost everything in retail. Yeah, for my next guest is Fred, and he's a camp attendant here in ESS at Albion Village. And I understand, Fred, you've been here for 11 years at the village?
Yes.
I do.
Let's talk a little bit about your experience wowing our guests as part of the Home is Here program.
I love the Home is Here program. I think that you're away from home, and when you're away from home, things totally change every day. So when people come in the morning, in the afternoon, I like to greet them. I like to call them by name. I try to get to know as many as I can as possible. Since the Tim Hortons has come, people have been happier, I find, just because they come in and they want their coffee, and it's like they're at home. They get their coffee, they start their day, and it's been amazing. I don't know. I like to laugh. I like to sing and dance a bit behind the counter. Kind of gets them going. I have a lot of them that come in every day and say, "Oh my God, are we not dancing today?"
Wow.
Seriously, it's like I just try and make them as happy as they can be away from home.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's actually fun.
Yeah, and I've been into your retail, and it's been great. I've actually did a
Done the
little dance
dancing,
with
you
you
have-
too.
you
got
have
me
as
going
well.
too. And anytime I've been in there, it's always been a great experience.
Yeah, yeah.
I know the coffee's always fresh and all that, and you go that little extra mile for everybody.
Yeah, we have
And-
people that come in that we know that they drink tea, and we know what time they come in. We always make sure that the tea is fresh for them, and the coffee's fresh all the time, because we go through a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
But it's just the everyday little things that, a fella yesterday came in and it was his birthday, and so he let us know it was his birthday, but we sang happy birthday, and then I paid for his coffee.
Wow,
Just because it's, he's there all the time, and he's there on his birthday, and I just thought was nice.
Well, that was nice
So-
that you took that initiative and it shows the people that come into the store and the commissary, hey, it's a good experience.
Yeah.
And you definitely provide that for them.
Oh, I hope so, because it's hard being away from home from
So,
kids.
yeah, Val, it's been great to have you on the show
Thank you.
tonight. And, anytime it's always great.
Yes, come in for a dance.
Yeah, come in for a dance. And we'll spread that around the village.
That's right.
Yeah, and thank you, and have a good night the rest
Thank
of the
you.
night.
I I will, thank you.
Everybody is, and
So,
working full-time, and healthy,
good,
and good environment in here, yeah.
good. And we have a program within the ESS, as you are aware of, it's Home is Here. So what, with guest experience and stuff like that, and your role, what does Home is Here mean to you?
Well, this is where you spend most of your time off here, because you're working 21/7. It's your first priority is your first home, and then is your second home when you go home for short 1 week. And you meet a lot of people here. You have good facilities. You welcome all your guests with, with whatever you can. You wake up in the morning, you put a big smile on you, feel comfortable to face the people walking down the street, the road, or the hallways, and be happy and have good communication with your co-workers and your managements and your supervisors, and you live happy working environment.
With your positive attitude and stuff, Fred, do you think that flows into what the guest here comes to the
Yeah,
resident?
of course it has, because it depends on, how you present yourself to your guests, how you welcome them, how you smile at them, how you get to know them through the years. They know you, they recognize you, you recognize them, and then one piece fits the other puzzle.
Wow, that's great, Fred. We really, that's all the time we have tonight, but thank you for coming in. It's been great talking to you tonight. And
Thank you, it was my pleasure being here.
Have a good evening.
Thank
you
you.
very much. Okay, our next guest, we have a pair, and they're both with Recon-Action, and they provide various services throughout the village here tonight, and everything from, what do we have, Lindsay?
Yoga, MMA classes.
Fitness
Court.
classes. Yeah, we offer a variety of exercise programs here at camp.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
That's right.
And coming into the oil sands and different, what's your feeling on, being fresh and coming into this type of environment where safety is key and focus? What's your views on?
I had no idea about safety. Knew nothing about it.
Coming in, you had nothing to do about safety?
Knew nothing
Wow.
about it. Yeah.
So what kind of program did we initiate with Home is Here and safety and orientation and to bring you to where you are now?
The Green Hat program that you guys do.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the Green Hat program.
On every shift we come in and we sit down with a safety person and
Okay.
answer some questions and talk about it, and yeah, it's been
Okay.
awesome.
So how long are you on the Green Hat program? Is it a long experience or
About 4 months.
4 months?
Mm.
Okay. So with Recon-Action and your activities, do you have any success stories?
One guy I was thinking of is Martin. I call him Heavy Metal Martin.
Oh, wow.
He likes his heavy metal music, so he comes into our programs. He's there 4 days a week.
Wow.
Like clockwork, he works 4 days on, 3 days off, so he comes in for 4 days, works hard, sweats like a madman, listens to heavy metal, and he's down 35 pounds.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay, welcome back everybody to the show. As you can see, we have a group of lovely ladies here from Albion Village, and they work at the front desk and accommodations. Please, lady, introduce yourself.
I'm Julie. My name's Erica.
I'm Francia.
I'm Tanya.
Angelica.
Oh, that's great. Now, we have a program here called Home is Here, and we have some non-negotiables. Let's talk a little bit about the non-negotiable and what they mean to you and what they are.
Sure. My name's Erica, and one of our 5 non-negotiables here at Albion is safety first. And I always make sure I fill out my FLHA every single day, wear my non-slip shoes, and complete my eyes forms on CMO. What can I say? I'm a safety gal.
Wow, great.
So my name is Julie, and the one that sticks out for me is smile and be hospitable. Over the years, I've got to know the guests and their likes and dislikes. Believe me, Barry, there's a lot more likes than there are dislikes.
Yes, we all know that.
And mine is On Your Station, and I make sure that my station is always clean and organized. And sometimes I take initiative to go around and clean other people's station, like your station there.
Great, thank you. I appreciate that.
Hi, and there's Wow Your Guests. I like to treat guests the way I like to be treated. I really don't have a very good poker face, so they know when I'm faking it.
And I like just to impress. As you can see, I'm wearing their new uniform shirt, and I'll make it look good.
Wow. Wow, ladies, it's been great to have you here on the show. Thank you very much for coming. Yeah, folks, our next guest today is Rosemary, and she's one of our janitorial staff here at Albion. Rosemary, what's Home is Here means to you and your job, and how it pertains to dealing with the client and that sort of thing? What can you tell us about
Well,
that?
this is my home when I'm here for the length of time that I'm working, and I like to have it as comfortable as my own home.
Oh, nice.
So, and I like to have that experience for the people that come here.
Yeah.
So, my job is to look after a certain section of the building.
And what section is that?
It's the main core,
Oh, the main core.
and where people first come into the building, and I like them to feel welcomed when they come. And if I have a chance to have eye contact, I speak and welcome them. Welcome to Albion.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, hope you have a nice day. Yeah, and I try to make sure that whatever area they're using that I'm in, that it's clean and makes them comfortable to go in and use the facilities that are here.
And thank you.
Thank you very much.
Harvey, welcome to the show. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. Thanks for
Good.
having me here.
Yeah, thank you. So our focus is Home is Here. So the guest experience and housekeeping excellence. What's your view about housekeeping excellence, and what kind of your role as a head camp attendant? How does that work into that housekeeping excellence?
Well, first of all, I really like the program. I think it's catching on pretty good. The team is actually embracing it very well. My role is to ensure that we are actually out there on the floor. We are supporting the team. We've got a lot of projects in place, which is helping us get things going really well here at Albion. We've got projects that we do on the cleaning side of things, janitorial side of things. And I guess the big role that we're doing is being on the floor, assisting the camp attendants, and just making sure that we're one team and we're working together.
Wow, excellent. So with audits and stuff, how does that work out for you?
For the audits, one thing is it's a team thing, and everybody realizes that it's all about us. So the team is looking forward to achieving those high scores. The client actually supports us. They like what's going on here. Management is always on our side as well. So it's a collective thing here, and I think we're all looking forward to maintaining those scores as well, not just getting it, but getting it and also maintaining it. And it's developed to a thing that's being embraced by everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know just walking to the studio here, I almost had to put sunglasses. Your team did such a good job on the hallway floor.
Absolutely.
It was that put my sunglasses and ice skates on because it was an excellent job. So we'd like to thank you, Harvey, for coming in tonight and talking to us about Home is Here. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Good evening, Eva. Welcome to the show. Home is Here is our program, and what's your feeling and your view on food is the focus?
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, and food is the focus. It's something I do every day. I enjoy cooking, and it's my passion. And here in Albion Sands, we prepare freshness. We utilize nutrition. We I especially enjoy the cooking.
Oh, nice.
It's my passion, it's my love. Someone said eating food is necessity, but cooking the food is the art. And for me, the freshness of presentation of the food is something artistic. It's something where I like to put my heart into it. And people always first eat the food with their eyes, and then they satisfy their taste buds, and they so many days I prepare the different dishes, and I try to bring home away from home. For people to really come for supper and say, that was delicious, I enjoyed this meal. And food is something, it's special for the people.
Well, that's fantastic, Eva. We like to thank you for coming in tonight. That's very good view, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my next guest tonight is Mike. He's the head camp attendant here within ESS Albion Sands. For you, Mike, our program is Home is Here. What is your view and your feelings on the housekeeping experience?
Housekeeping experience. Well, it's making sure the guest has a clean room to come to, right? That we greet him with a smile. I would say that's what we usually do.
Yeah, that's good. And how do you go about with inspections and audits and stuff with the client? How does that work into your job and your role?
We do a lot of audits and inspection of rooms, and it can go up to 320 in a day.
Wow.
And we have to check every room of them to make sure the guest is coming, as I said, into a nice clean room.
So you must wear out shoes pretty quick.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Once or twice a year, I have to buy a brand new set.
Oh, great. Okay, thanks for being on the show, Mike, and you have a great day.
Thank you
Very
for having me on the show.
Welcome, Christine. How are you today?
Good, thank you
Good.
very much.
You know, with our program, Home is Here, what do you feel, and from your own words, what it means to you with guest experience?
Well, my name is Christine, and I'm a general help at the Albion Village, and I work in the lunchroom part of the kitchen. I serve anywhere from 600 to 2,000 people sometimes. I love my job.
Oh, that's good.
I have a great passion for the job that I do. I like looking after, I don't call them guests, I call them working people. I don't look at them as guests, I look at people that are going out for a day's work and come into our lunchroom for lunch. I want to make people feel like they're coming into a welcoming place. And like I said, I love my job. I do. I love the lunchroom. I like working with people. I like that experience. I like to be on the move. And everybody's in there now. When I come through now, everybody kind of steps aside. They're not afraid. It's just they want me to get the food out.
Wow.
Right? And I think I do a good job in there.
Oh, you do an excellent job, and we'd like to thank you, Christine, for coming in today.
Oh, you're welcome.
And, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, sorry to say, that's the end of our show tonight. The Albion Village Tonight Show. I've been your host, Barry Burgundy, and every guest tonight has really and truly grasped the Home is Here program. You can see it in their passion, in their voices, in their actions, and everyone was shining tonight, and we just like to appreciate everyone that was here today. What can I say? You know, we've all accepted, we all participate, we're all totally involved in Home is Here. And with that, we'd like to be safe out there and have a great evening and hope to see you again sometime soon.